Good afternoon, Richelle. This is a really wonderful opportunity to meet with you and know a little bit more about you. Our program is more about knowing our district leaders just to share something of their own. Hey, we all have been serving our fellow Toastmasters, but there is always much more to that. So, for the benefit of our viewers, would you like to share your name and the district position you are holding this year?
Certainly. My name is Richelle Schmitz, and I am the Area 44 Director in District 6 this Toastmasters year.
Right. Thank you for serving as the area director, Richelle. So I want you to go back to the time when you were considering and our district director met with you and talked about serving in a capacity as an area director. So when you are taking this role, what did you think about the role when you accepted the position?
I was considering doing the role because I had great examples of area directors before me. So my home club used to be in Area 43. It's now in Area 44. And a couple of years ago, Ansley Lovegren was the Area 43 director there. And she did a fantastic job and provided good leadership for our area and also a good example to live up to. I was also encouraged to become an area director by several other district leaders. Linda Dorn had asked me a couple of times to be an area director. And I know that one of the requirements for the Distinguished Toastmaster Award is to serve in a year in district leadership. And so I thought that this would be a great opportunity for me to serve as the area director this year. We've had a lot of challenges this year because of COVID-19 and the pandemic, but all of the Toastmasters in District 6 have really stepped up to the challenge and have done a great job leading the organization, leading District 6, and it's been fun to see everybody come together and go the extra mile during this unprecedented time.
I agree with you. This is actually a pretty challenging year, and I'm pretty sure when you started your year or when you're considering this role, you are not thinking about that I will have to work in a different capacity. So I'm glad you took this role, and I'm thankful for your role as such. You also mentioned that so many clubs, because of the change situation for which we were never really trained, have had challenges, and you are helping them overcome those challenges. And I'm sure there are a lot of stories, positive experiences you have had with this role so far. Do you recall any one or two such incidents that you want to share with us?
Well, one thing that I've enjoyed doing has been meeting virtually with the clubs in my area. And I get to do it from the comfort of my own home, which is nice. I don't have to drive on the slushy, slippery, snowy roads at this time. But I do, the biggest benefit of being a Toastmaster or an area director in Toastmasters this year has been the wonderful people that I've had the opportunity to meet in the clubs in my area. Every club runs their meetings a little bit differently, so I've liked seeing the variety and how each club hosts their meetings, and I enjoy getting to know the people in District 6, and particularly in the clubs in my area. I've had an opportunity to sit in on some panel discussions, hear some wonderful speeches, and have the opportunity to have some one-on-one conversations with the presidents of the clubs in my area to learn about the challenges that they've been facing this year, and then also some wins that they've had in their clubs, and find out from them how I can best serve them as an area director this year.
That is wonderful. I have to say, like you, I also enjoyed my time visiting the clubs, visiting the environment, and just appreciating the different way everyone conducts their business. The power is, after all, in the club, so totally relate to that. And just sitting with the district leaders as you are doing it right now. So I'm pretty sure whenever you visit a club, whenever you meet like any other individual or human beings, there is always a learning opportunities. What are some of the learning opportunities you have had this year so far as area director?
For me, I tend to have more of a democratic style of leadership. I like to get everybody's input on best paths forward and hear what other people's suggestions are for how to overcome various challenges. And some people really adapt better to different leadership styles. So it's really more that I need to learn how people operate and how they best respond, how they are motivated, and motivate them in a way that is really conducive to their learning styles and how they are motivated as well. And then I think one of the biggest challenges is that you can't always force somebody to do something. You can provide suggestions and, helpful criticism and some opportunities. But at the same time, they still need to take the initiative to take those steps in order to overcome those challenges that they're facing.
Interesting you say you cannot really, it's like we can't really ask people who are volunteers to do a certain job. We always have to motivate them. So
Right.
that's one thing I learned right in the beginning, that unlike a workplace, if you are the manager and if you have direct reports, you can demand work. Unfortunately, in Toastmasters, a volunteer organization, you always have to motivate them,
Right.
get the hurdles out of their way. So that's what I take away when I hear you share that.
For me,
Richelle?
it's been learning how to be a better motivator. I would think that would be the biggest challenge for me this year, is just being more motivational.
Well, I look forward to that. You definitely have that ability to motivate other people.
Thank you.
I have known you for some time and it has been wonderful knowing you, but I'm sure you have a lot of positive and messages that can inspire people. As you say, you would like to motivate people. Do you have any positive or encouraging message for our viewers?
If you are considering a district leadership role, please step up to be an area director. It is a wonderful way to give back to the Toastmasters organization and to also grow your leadership skills. Because I've been taking on increased leadership opportunities within Toastmasters, that has also given me the motivation to pursue additional leadership roles, not only in my workplace and my place of worship, but in other areas as well. And if you are looking to grow your leadership skills, but also grow as a person, definitely consider being an area director.
Thank you for the message, Richelle. I have to say, it has been a wonderful experience for me, and I can totally relate to your call for always considering it. But I also want to say thank you for serving in this role where you have to face a lot of challenges and you do your work outside of everything else. So it's a volunteer time, and I do want to appreciate for all the time and energy and work you are putting into Toastmasters. So thank you. Do you have anything else that you would like to share with us?
No, not at this time. I appreciate having the opportunity to serve District 6 this year as an area director, and I am looking forward to the journey continuing as I continue on in this position for the remainder of the Toastmasters year.
Good. Thank you, Richelle. Thank you for your time
Thank you,
today.
Ravi.
Have a good day.
You too.